Hello there, welcome back for another video in End Time Prophecy. In this video, I want to tell you a story that you've read many times but you've never heard. A story of the rise of the beast and the false prophet. Let us begin in Revelation 12 and we'll continue throughout Revelation. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads, and 10 horns, and 7 crowns on his heads. And his tail drew 1/3 of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. And her child was caught up to God and his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of God, and they should feed her there 1,260 days. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice in heaven, saying, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren was cast down, which accuses them before God night and day. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives until death. Therefore rejoice, heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! For the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knows he has but a short time. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! And the 5th angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! And they had a king over them, the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue Apollyon. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the names of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea! One woe is past, behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. Amen.